Welcome to 4.3. This is ASA and AAS. So first off, the ASA, that's angle side angle. The idea is if you have two angles and the included side, or the side between the two angles of the triangle, are congruent to two angles and the included side of a different triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Here's what it looks like. You have two pairs of congruent angles and the side that touches both angles. Here we have angle A is congruent to angle D. Side AB is congruent to DF, and then angle B is congruent to angle F. So here it spells out ASA, where the side is between both angles. The triangles are therefore congruent. ABC is congruent to DFE due to ASA congruence. Okay, our next type is AAS, angle side. The idea here is that it's two angles being congruent, but the side is not including, meaning the side is not between the two angles. So this looks like this here. We have a pair of angles, which are angle B and angle F. Another pair of angles, angle A and angle D. And then the side that's only touching angle A and angle D is AC and DE. So here we have angle side, so therefore the triangles are congruent. Finally, we want to talk about the false shortcuts. There's two combinations that don't actually prove congruence. You have the side angle and angle. And these just don't actually tell us if triangles are congruent. If you see any of these patterns of these two, you just write not congruent. Okay, so let's look at some examples. The first set here, automatically you should be able to see vertical angles, and we can mark them. And here we have two pairs of angles and a side. The side is not between the two angles, so this is angle side. The next one we have on the right, we have a reflexive side there, so we can go ahead and mark it. Right, you can automatically figure out reflexive. So here we have two pairs of angles and the included side, so this is angle side angle. And the bottom one, that's AAA, which does not work, so that's just not congruent. Next thing we need to know is some additional information. This question asks, what else do we need to say angle side? First off, you start with what is given. CW is congruent to VW. We can also automatically figure out vertical angles, so we can go ahead and mark angle CWA and angle VWX. We can go ahead and mark vertical angles. So what we're missing for angle side is another set of angles. But we have to make sure that our angles are not touching our side. So we are looking for angle X and angle A. So angle A is congruent to angle X, and that's what we need, so that's our answer. The next one we need ASA. We have a pair of angles, that's angle WVU and TUV. We have a reflexive side, we can go ahead and mark it. UV is congruent to itself. So to say ASA in this question, we have a pair of angles, we have a pair of sides, so we need another pair of angles, and that pair of angles has to be touching the side. So this is angle WUV and angle TVU. Finally, I want to end with a proof. Here we see parallel lines. AB is parallel to DC. That was given. We were given that angle B is congruent to angle D. Again, given. And because we see parallel, we should be able to figure out alternate interior angles here. We also have a reflexive side, which is AC. So we're going to start with AC is congruent to itself by reflexive. And then our alternate interior angles are angle DCA and BAC. And that was due to alternate interior. Here we have two pairs of angles and a pair of sides, and it just so happens the angle B not touching AC at all gives us angle side. Okay, so the triangles are congruent by angle side. Good luck on the practice and application. See you on the lesson check.